So hi guys, welcome back to another video, and this is going to be another monthly watch video, all the films I watched in October 2023. Now, I have included a few films here while I was away, and when I mean that, well, I was on holiday for a few days, Monday to Friday, and I basically didn't film that video, and I apologise for that, but it was for a good reason. I went on holiday in June, yeah, and I did a video, but it was 2 hours long, a little over 2 hours, and it was a nightmare to edit and save. So I'm still trying to figure out a way, but I didn't do it this time because it would be a pain to do. But I don't know what to do about next time. So yeah, these are basically just all the films I watched in October this month, so let's just get started. Well, the first film I watched this month, this is actually a two-part movie, and there's a new one coming out next year, I think. Yeah, and when I watched this, it was really confusing in the beginning. I didn't know what was going on, but then the more I got into it, the more I got it. A Quiet Place was the first movie. I quite enjoyed this film. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, when there was basically no dialogue in the movie at all, I was so confused. I was like, wait, what's going on? And it just didn't have anything that I knew was going on. But I did learn that if they hear you, they will hunt you. Because, oh, you had to be quiet or the monsters will get you. I was like, oh, that's why. And then, speaking of Quiet Place, I also watched A Quiet Place Part 2. Yeah, I think it's basically just the same line as the first one. And at the beginning of the second one, there was a little prequel story, like what would happen if you were too loud. It was basically just a UFO alien crashing down and eating everyone, making noise. I was like, oh, that's why you had to be quiet. But yeah, I mean, it was a good film, probably on the same line as the first one. I'll give it that. Then next up, I have Step Brothers. This is actually my first time watching Step Brothers, and I'm going to be honest, this was absolutely hilarious. I thought it was so funny. I loved it as well. Will Ferrell as well, I thought was absolutely funny as well. Just great. It was so funny, and would I recommend to you guys? Yes. And yeah, it was good and all. Then next up, we have Toy Story 4. Okay, I was watching this because I rewatched the first three 2 months ago and 3 months ago. Yeah, that. And I watched this film and I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good film. I enjoyed it. It's not as good as the first three, but it's still a pretty good film. Yeah, and I have a soft spot for this film because I remember going to see it in the cinema. And it's just a really good film. I really like it. It does have all that stuff as well. I mean, I also heard we are getting the fifth one, which has been one of the biggest news of the year. But am I excited for Toy Story 5? No. I think they should have just stopped as the fourth one. Yeah, but I do remember in 2020 of January, I actually did make a homemade little Toy Story movie, but that was just terrible. So yeah, I'm not uploading that. Then next up we have Halloween 1978, the original film. Yeah, I basically gave this a watch because I heard it was really popular and I was like, yeah, I'll give it a go, why not? And yeah, it was a good film. It wasn't great though. I'm sorry, it just wasn't great, but I still enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. But yeah, it is one of my mum's favourite Halloween films, I think. But yeah, it is a pretty good film. I'll give it that. Then we have Super Mario Bros. 1993. Yeah, the original film that came out 30 years ago. And I'm going to be honest, this film was absolutely terrible. I didn't even like it. It wasn't even Mario. It was like Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo, Mario and Luigi. Seriously, that was not Mario. Also, it didn't have any Nintendo things either from the other ones. Like, what the hell? Not a good movie. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10. It was that bad. Then we have Madagascar. Yeah, well, I actually like this film because I like to move it. Yeah, I watched this film because, well, I basically just came home from a late night out. I was so tired, I just put this on. I was like, yeah, it's a good film. I'll just watch it because it's been a little while. And yeah. Sorry. But yeah, it is a good film, and I used to watch it growing up as well. And the second one was on TV a few days after, but I didn't watch it. But yeah, I mean, it is a good film, and if you guys ever grew up with this film, that's good for you, because it is a good film. Then next up, we have Wonder. Yeah, this is a really good film. I rewatched this film because I haven't watched it since 2019, I'd say. But yeah, I haven't watched this since 2019, and it's a good film. I really like this film. It's just so good. I love it. And it's basically a boy with a mark on his face and just being bullied at a new school, but I just find it really entertaining. I think this is such a good film. If you guys like this film, then that's good for you. Then next up we have It. Okay, I haven't watched this film again since 2019, and I gave this a rewatch. I was like, oh wow, that was a lot coming back. I actually really enjoyed this. And yeah, it is a good film as well. I haven't watched it for so long, and it was like a horror month, so I just watched this, and yeah, it was good. I really liked it, and I remember watching this a lot all the time in 2019 and stuff. And I think I made my own parody videos as well. But yeah, if you guys remember, you've been with me since the beginning of my channel, and that's it then. Then next up we have Once Upon a Studio, the new Disney short film. Yeah, I basically watched this and I was like, oh okay, this is to celebrate Disney's 100th anniversary, so I'll give it a go. And this was actually such a good short film. It was basically about all the Disney characters getting together to take a photo, and them thanking Walt Disney for 100 years ago to bring them to life. It was just so good, emotional. I really liked it, and it was so cute as well. Yeah, it was really good as well, and I'll give it that. Then next up we have a Pixar short film, Carl's Date. Okay, this was the short film that played before Elemental in cinemas, I think. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a pretty good film. And, short film I meant. And, it was basically just about Carl going on a date. And, I don't know about that one because I remember Ellie from the first movie, and I'm not sure how she'd feel about that. But other than that, I think Doug was pretty good in it as well. I'll be given that. But if you guys don't know, the guy who plays Carl in Up, Ed Asner is his name, sadly passed away, so let's hope he'll rest in peace. Then next up we have Fall. Okay, I watched this film because I just found it on Netflix and I haven't seen it yet, and there was reviews going all over the internet. I was like, yeah, I'll give it a go, why not? Yeah, but I gave it a watch and I thought it was okay. It wasn't too bad, I guess. But what I didn't like was one of the girls at the end fell off and died, which was quite a sad shame. Yeah, but what I don't like is that they were on top of a 2,000-foot tower, and that got me going like, whoa, 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 okay, I don't like this, I don't like this. Yeah, that was basically what was happening to me, and so it was an okay film, it just wasn't too bad. Am I going to watch it again? Probably in a few years or so. Then next up we have Scary Movie. Okay, I found this film on Netflix, so I basically gave it a watch because I haven't seen it yet, and I basically seen clips from it on Instagram and short reels, so I was like, yeah, I'll try it, why not? And it was pretty funny as well. Basically, it's just a parody of Ghostface, but my favourite part was probably the part where Ghostface was getting on that stuff, if you know what I mean, and that probably part where they were going, what's up? And the face expressions as well was just so funny. Yeah, here's a good film, not bad at all. Then next up we have Beauty and the Beast. Okay, well, this was last Sunday. I was doing a random movie review, and this was one of them, and I haven't seen this film since 2020 lockdown. Yeah, and it was a good film. I used to watch this film growing up, and I remember going to see it in the cinema as well, and it was just amazing. Like, I had fun memories of this film, and am I going to watch it again in a couple of years to come? Yeah, that'll be a good idea. But yeah, it is a good film. I do like it. Okay, we have about 4 films left. The films that I watched on holiday. The first film I watched when I was on my holiday, The Simpsons movie. Yeah, okay, I watch this film every time I go on holiday. Well, not every time, but I remember doing that a lot, where I was just sitting in the car with my DVD player, and I put this on, like, nearly every time. And, yeah, that's basically what I do, and I basically have a fun memory of this as well, because I grew up with this, and, when I was working in the cinema in April, I actually did watch it then, so I guess that does count as a cinema watch, so I did see this in the cinema. But yeah, I mean, it is a good film and all, I like it, it's just great. Then next up, we have my favourite DreamWorks movie, which I haven't watched in quite a long time, so it was actually fun to watch this again. Shrek. I love the first Shrek, and it even has that great song as well. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. Yeah, but what was his name? Steve something. Yeah, I don't remember his name. Sorry about that, but I heard he's passed away, so he'll rest in peace. And anyone who plays this song, All Star, that also remember him. And then next up, well, this is actually a first watch for me. I've been watching clips of this on Instagram again, and I found the movie. I watched it, and I thought it was really funny as well. Billy Madison. This was such a funny film. I really liked it. It was so good and funny. Basically about Billy going back to school to do all of his grades again, and hold on, I think after this video I'm gonna replace the case because look what's happened to it. Yeah, as soon as I finish this video I'm replacing the case. But yeah, I mean, I really liked this film. I thought it was funny, and he's basically going back to school to take over his father's hotel. But yeah, it's a good film. It's not bad at all. Then we come to the last film of the month. Well, this is basically a new 2023 film. So I watched it, I was like, yeah, we'll watch it because I haven't seen it yet. It was the new Haunted Mansion film with Queen Latifah and Danny DeVito. Yeah, so I basically watched it, I was like, yeah, it was okay. It wasn't bad or anything. But when I was watching it, I was like, yeah, it's a little something like that, you know. But yeah, other than that, it was alright. It just wasn't bad. And it was just, you know what I mean. If you guys have seen it, just say something. And yeah, that is basically all the films I watched in October 2023. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again soon for another video. Bye.